That's Minner.
I thought it was. If you want,
I can hear you.
Okay, this is another situation where Carl and I are bringing you another London Red Raider program. Tonight it's wrestling. London Reserves will be going against Reserve Hamilton Township, and Marty Canivas will be over here helping me for the reserves, and Charlie Miller will be here for the varsity. Our first match, I believe, is going to be Aaron Akers and Tony Dixon. You coming through pretty clear?
Okay, how we doing?
Welcome aboard, Marty.
Thank you.
We just started. I just announced that you were going to be helping me. I believe this is a 135-pound match.
Aaron Akers for London and Tony Dixon for Hamilton Township Rangers.
And you can call the shots more.
Okay, 2-point takedown for Aaron Akers. He has control.
Like I said, I'll be the first one to let you know I don't know a whole lot about how this points score. Even though I've seen a few matches, I'm not going to tell people I know it because I don't know the game that well.
Aaron has control right now. He's working inside.
Having control means you're...
The man on top has control. He scored 2 points for his first takedown. He's trying to work him over for a pin. It's a possibility. He can hook it in there. Got him into a little Nelson.
Now, how do they call the out of bounds?
The white circle. Once the whole body goes out, you've got to have the body. Like part of the body can be out, but once like the feet go out, they'll call him back on the match, and then Aaron will be on top because he has control. Still.
Yeah, 2-minute periods. 3 2-minute periods, or what it is?
Yeah, they'll wrestle on, yes, 2-minute periods.
Do you know any of these kids, the grades they're in? It's not
Aaron Akers is I believe, a freshman.
Okay.
This is the reserve team. He has very good control. He's not letting him move down. That's good, and it's very tiring the man on the bottom out. So he's digging his head right into him and whipping a half Nelson in. Got the half Nelson hooked into him right now. He's got to learn to drive it. He's turning him over,
I don't think I could take that.
And now it's near. He's going to get 3 points for a near fall for that pinning. He'll get 3 more points.
Okay, now I saw him counting. What did the count mean?
Okay, once he has near fall there. Now if he put his both shoulders down, Blaze ended up in a pin. So he didn't quite have him down for the pin.
Okay.
They call for.
So now where do we put the points at?
Yeah, it should be, who's keeping points over there? It should be 5-0. Or the points are not going up. It's 5.
Usually the points go up as soon as they get them.
Right, it should be 5-0. Well, okay, then this is the second period, and they flip, and Aaron tries to go down. Working south out. You got a good base there. Strong. Broke away.
Now it's called
so
an
it's
escape.
One more escape.
Okay.
6-0 now. Boy shot there. His head's down too low. Maybe keep his head up. Got behind him. Got 2 points for take down there.
Points down in the corner. They're putting them down there.
7-0.
Right now they're showing 5. Now they're showing 6.
That's 7-1.
Okay.
That's okay. 7-1. He has control. He's doing a good job. He's getting his head in there so the boy can't move. So that's like a lot of leverage on him.
Did you ever wrestle, Marty?
Yes, I wrestled at the highest state and some intramural tournaments up there, and also was a referee for a couple of years. Official wrestling. It's a tiring sport to referee. He's counting right now. He's got him almost to the pinning situation.
He's got to be wore out. It takes a lot of strength to.
He's got a pin.
He's got a pin fall. Akers wins with a pin.
Did a real nice job there. He controlled his man the whole match.
I'm sorry to hear you got to leave me at the end of this reserve game because Mena was so happy when I told him that she would do it so he could go over and do it with the team for a while. Those Mena boys are some big boys. Man.
Yes, they are. And they're really helping Norm with the program this year. I think him being a brand new coach and really not knowing the sport, but them wrestling fast for London and wrestling most of them in college, they really helped out and come in and really. They're going to be a great program. I can see the boys with more intensity in them. Here we got Jordy Jackson. I believe Jordy's also a freshman. Jordy a freshman.
I think he is a freshman. I'm glad to see this Jordy get involved in
Okay, 2 points for Hamilton Township for a takedown. Stand up, controlling him on the mat. They're both out. See, both 40 feet were out, so they come back on the mat.
Okay.
Jordy should be down, and then the boy Hamilton Township should be on top. Because he had control of him.
Jordy seems to be pretty active in quite a few sports.
Trying to break loose. If he gets loose, he gets 1 point for escape.
Are you allowed to grab the headgear?
He's in a lock situation. He's going to get a penalty point. Penalty point on the man on the top. He can't lock. So it's 2 to 1.
Now lock means when you put your hands together.
Right. So it's 2 to 1. Jordy's still down. You can lock standing up. You can't lock on the mat.
Can't lock when you're down. That guy Jordy's
locked again. Locked together. Almost had a reversal on there.
He's pulling another lock.
Yeah, lock. 2 to 2. 2 to 2.
They're looking at 140 pounds. This kid looks like a real stocky. Look at the legs on it.
Right.
That's a stocky 140. Now, what did he gain by just shoving him like that?
You got a point. We're going to take down here. It's a good trip, 2-point takedown. Got behind him. He's trying to get the half Nelson on him, shooting it inside. They're going to lock him up. Good. He locked him up there.
You said you call it a half Nelson there. Use the same terms that you see on the
basically,
pro wrestling.
Right. Just different though, and you don't see the flying mirrors and come on the turnbuckles. It's a little bit different in this type of sport. It's a very demanding. You have to be in great shape in the sport. Keep your weight down all times. It's not like any other sport. You just got to constantly running and moving.
Shine is darndest returning. We've got about 6 seconds in the second period.
Five to 2 after second period.
So we got it, like you said, 5-2 score. Right. I missed a couple of points.
Okay, Jordy had a takedown, a reversal, and then he took him down again. So it's 5-2 this time. He should be going in the second period.
You don't get too positive with attendance for these individual matches.
I think it's kind of new for
dual
one.
Matches.
Right. I think Coach Emmons is trying to get more involved this year. They're having, I believe, 4 dual matches at home. They have Washington Courthouse.
We haven't had over one or two
the
in the
3
past
county
years.
schools. They have Johnson Alder coming in, and also West Jefferson and Madison Plains. So I think he's trying to build the interest here in the London program. Just hearing from my son in South Kent, he said the program's really going to change. There's more interest, get more guys out wrestling. I showed it last week in the Hamilton Township Invitational. It was more intense there. We were 5 weight classes short. We still finished 7th place out of 14 teams. So you're going to see London program on the move.
Carl, are you on manual or when you come in that one time it got real blurry?
Blocked again. Another point.
So I heard the coach tell me one more time, how many locks you get?
3. Third time that was disqualified. No, 3rd time. You're allowed 3. You're allowed 3. The 4th time would be disqualified. What he's doing, he's moving, he's locking. She's just letting us get up, giving the point. He's going to let him up now. That's automatic. Now it's 7-2. It's escape, 7-2.
That to me is just giving away points.
Well, he's down. He wants to try to score some points. Probably better a takedown artist than on the mat.
Okay.
Some kids.
Now who took who down?
Now Jordy, he's not in control yet. Neither one has either one yet. Nick just stalemate.
You got a near chokehold there.
Well, it's all right. He's on one hand.
There's an arm breaking hold right there.
He almost locked there again. 2 points. He got behind him. Now it's 9-2. 9-2. 9-2.
What he gets quick there for a second.
He lost a little concentration out there on the mat.
He is just completely dead on that situation there. So, well, I'll take a break now and I'll go back at it, huh?
He's running. There's a rule. Chicken wing. Watch the chicken wing. If we bring it back too far, they'll call penalty points.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, illegal hold. Illegal hold, chicken wing. You can't take an arm and put it back up under. See how he had his arm up the back?
Yeah.
He's going to go so far. If he goes too far, they'll call a penalty point on which he did.
The chances of breaking the arm are so.
9-3 with 36 seconds to go in the 2nd period. Jordy Jackson is doing a fine job of controlling his wrestler on the mat.
Jordy's pretty quick.
And strong. And strong. To let a guy keep him on the mat, you got to be strong. I think the London team this year is more conditioning. They're lifting weights, running a lot, and the weight program will help the London wrestlers.
That's a big difference too.
Right.
That weight room has really come in handy for all the sports, matter of fact.
He's trying to work him more. The boys just kind of stalling a little bit at the bottom.
Yeah,
he's tired.
He's tired. He just want to get this match over.
After the 2nd period, it's 9-2. Jordy Jackson's in the lead. But there's one more period to go.
Oh, there is.
One more period to go. That's only 2nd. They wrestle 3. Good shoot. Good shoot. We got no points. Close to takedown for the guy in the green, but they're both out of bounds. So no one scored.
And when they go for a leg like that, you call it. That's called a shoot. Is that what you call it?
Right.
Okay.
You just set him up. You set your opponent up by lifting an arm, or faking in. Right now they're playing like cat and mouse. Cat and mouse. 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. Boy on top is strong. He's pushing it.
Jordy's not going to give up. That was a good move just to be able to get strength, a lot of strength just to get back on his feet.
Right.
There you go. Good
Reverse
job.
back.
Now it's going to be a reversal.
Okay, he gave him 3 more, so it should be 9-5. Should be 11-5 right now.
Hey.
No, 11-8. 11-8. Because he got 2 for the reversal and 3 for near fall, the kid in the green, and then Jordy reversed him, so he got another 2.
That had to take a lot out of Jordan just to.
Right. Both boys are doing a good job. 45 seconds. It's 11-8, good match.
Dawkins is wore out. You can see the expression on his face.
David Dawkins.
Carl used to wrestle, so you can hear him from time to time.
That's all right.
I think they're both so tired now. They're just trying to figure out, let's get this over with.
Well, right now, they're both. Oh, he's got a lock on him. It's going to be a point
takedown.
Yeah, no. Point penalty on for one green, so it's 11-9. 11-9 with 12 seconds to go.
Jordy had locked hands on that, so what you're saying?
Right, he had locks. Even though when the referee locks it, he's going to call a penalty on us. He's waiting to see what happens.
Okay.
He called the penalty. So if the boy gets up, he can turn over on him. That's close. Match. Very good match between both boys, David Dawson and Jordy Jackson, 11-9.
And your winner is Jordy Jackson.
Now you put the W down.
I put the W down there now. Our next match is going to be Mark
Thompson, a sophomore,
and J.D. Hanna.
J.D. Hanna.
This is a little something new for the people, the viewing audience.
Right.
Most time they're seeing football and basketball and baseball, and volleyball and track. Every once in a while we get, most of them only get maybe one match, and that's the Jonathan Alder match.
Right. They rotate the county matches. So this year we have Alder at home, and we have Massive Plains at home. If you get a chance, anyone in the London viewing area, to come out to a wrestling match, you really see a great sport. It's a sport I think is really going to take off in London. These kids are tremendous condition, sport. They all work hard to get here. We have Mark Thompson's at 152. He's a sophomore.
Okay.
First year wrestling.
First year
wrestling.
He's quick.
Yeah.
He's like a little rat out there at 152. Now, is there an advantage to working that hard in the first period, or a disadvantage?
All depends. If you can control your man and get the quick points, you could be all right. So it's 2-1. 2-1 marks up.
Huh? That's a long 6 minutes, Carl, when they're out there tugging and pulling on one another.
Your lungs are about ready to explode out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're on your back looking up at the ceiling. If you don't want to be in that situation.
Up, man! Hold on to it.
Mark Thompson for London.
Out of bounds. Go back there. 48 seconds in the first period.
I could swear I saw him last year wrestle. Must be
They had a
somebody
new
that looks
move
like
in.
him.
Mark, they just came in from, I believe, Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
He played football on his reserve team this year.
He's
Played
pretty
a
solid
little bit of varsity, and he's played linebacker and on specialty teams on the varsity. Should be reversal there.
There's where your neck strength comes in there.
So we got 2 and 3. Should be 2 and 3. Should be. Score should be 6-4.
This is probably one of the longest 14 seconds.
Now 6-4. The Hamilton Township boys win. J.D. Hanna got him in a painting situation there.
Only 4 seconds. He can hold out just a little bit longer.
Pin.
Oh, he got a pin.
Pin with 1 second to go in the second period.
Mark Thompson takes the pin.
No, he lost.
That's what I meant. J.D. Hanna from
Right.
Hamilton Township. I like the sportsmanship. They all go and
You're right.
shake the coach's hands
Yeah.
and shake the players' hands. See, a friend of mine, John Thomas, he might know something about this sport. I might get him over there because I know the coaches want to be out there with their
Right.
teams and stuff. And when I pull them away to help me do this, it just kind of, they're sitting there like,
Okay, Michael Jones is a senior, and Maynard is 171. Mike wrestled a little bit at the Hamilton Township Classic the other day, but a chance to reserve.
There you go. Good move.
2 points. Got behind him. Hooking it in there. Almost had a near fall. He had him almost on his back, and the boy flipped back over. Still got 2 points. It's 2-0.
Go! Jump over there! There you go.
sometimes they call, they just don't cooperate, do they? It's funny, we can sit here and the coaches can sit here and tell you what to do, but it's a different story when you're out there trying to do it.
Right.
Take him down.
Okay, got ran him off the back. So it's 2-0.
I'm going to draft you. We're going to try to do the other county matches that are here.
Okay.
So if you're around, I'm be more than happy to have you do this.
Try to be neutral to both, fair to both teams.
Yeah.
Even
Even though we're pro London, you still got to call it the way you got to call what you see.
That's right.
I didn't quite understand that move, but
Not being aggressive enough. He should have shoot it in there. Still 2-0. He's got control of him. He's working him. He's working Nelson in there. Got the Nelson. He slipped it in. Now he's got to run it. If he can run it, got him on his back. Got him over on his back. Gonna get some near fall.
doesn't have enough strength.
Gonna get some near fall points there.
What's the near fall point?
3 points. Had him on his back almost for a pin. So he got 3 more points. So it's 5-0. At the end of the first period, 5-0. When near falls, you put them almost on their back, both shoulders down for the pin. You got to have them down for the
Even though you don't get a count, you get some points out of it.
Sometimes you're on your back, you rock shoulder to shoulder, but the referee's counting there. And once you get both shoulders down a certain count, he'll call the pin on you.
Okay.
So that boy was rocking there, he got out, but it's 3 points. So the score right now is 5-0 going into the second period.
Second period.
And,
London team score is 8-6, I guess.
8-6, right. If you pin your opponent, you get 6 points. If you just win by points, or regular points, you get 4 points. So that's why they got the 4 and 4 up there. Or 8.
Carl, we having much trouble with the official being right in front of you? Being down as low as we are? Because if we are, I could say something to him for the varsity match. They went along with it the last time.
Going in the second period, Mike chose to go down. Michael Jones, senior, 171. Trying to escape there. He's trying to stand up, escape. The young man from Hamilton is working. He's working Nelson. Get behind him to keep control. He's got it hooked in there. Now he let it go. Now he's working the head down. You can push that head right into the mat if you want to. Mike's got the leg. That's good. He's got a leg. He's going reversing here, looks like. Stalemate. The man on the green still has control. Now.
Oh, how about that? It come out in good fashion, didn't it?
Yes, he did. Should be 7-0.
Now's when you work your way to the out of bounds line.
Pin.
Got a pin. How about that?
Yeah, pin. It wouldn't matter that as long as he had control still, he could be out of bounds. He's pinning because the London boy had control inside the circle.
Oh, okay.
So he can pin him. That was a nice win from Michael Jones. Worked hard.
London reserves right now with us leading team-wise 14-6.
14-6.
Our next match will be Chris
Fraley, and I don't know Chris. I couldn't even tell you what grade he's in.
Mike Blankenship.
Mike Blankenship. This is the 189 class. They're going to be a forfeit at 275. What the forfeit that they have?
Team of Christmas. Is it here?
You can get in there.
Almost.
All three of us together.
All three of us, yeah. Where's he at?
I'll be third. I'll follow you guys. Let you guys wear him down. The boys, Hamlin's aggressive.
Get up, get up, get up.
No one has control. 2-0 Hamlin Township. You're working half crotch in there. He's working on the crotch area, trying to get him to half Nelson, slip it in. He's up. The man in the green still has control, but he has to take down first. Could be, if he slip around him, he's got a leg. He still has control. He still has control.
There you go.
There's a situation where I'm wondering how you can have control.
But the man in the green, they both have locked up. The man in the green still had control. Even though.
Get back in there.
He can't seem to get his head. There
He still has control. 49 seconds. Still has control. The man on the bottom.
As long as he's hanging on that leg, he's got control. Is that what you're saying?
Neither wrestler is trying to move out there. They got to get some action. They're both tired. Now I know they're both locked up, but they got to move. These guys, he has control, but now they're going to go out of bounds. Okay. Okay, 23 seconds, 2-0. The man in green is still in it. He'll be on top. The boy in London will be down, which is Chris Fraley will be down on the mat.
Okay. 23 seconds, like you said, still in the first period, right?
Right.
I think we might be in a little better shape.
This team is really conditioned this year. They're running constantly, lifting weights, watching their diet.
Quick, break. Up again, let's go. There you go. Now take him. Run your hand in him.
Reversal. It's 2-2. 2 pending.
Pending.
Reversed even pending.
Reversal pin, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now,
Chris Fraley reversed even pending.
on a pin, how long does it have to be down before it's a pin?
2 seconds. Hold down. As long as both shoulder blades are down there, 1, 2.
It's like they count in the...
Yeah. I've seen some really quick pins, like kids not even down for like 1 second, being down and slap.
Yeah.
As long as you got them both shoulder blades down on the mat. And what they do, the referee, he'll put his hands up under it just to check and see the blades are down. You ever watch big time wrestling, they'll check the shoulder blades and see.
Yeah.
And now here's an outstanding Andre Tyree. He wrestled last week at Hamlin Township and finished 6th place on varsity because a couple of our varsity boys didn't wrestle. And for a freshman, he's doing an excellent job. He's got to learn some skills yet.
215 pounds.
Boy's got some strength and very strong. Got the leg there. We'll probably pick him right up. Try tripping. So take down, slap. That is just a good old throw. He got 2 points. He got reversed. Got control of him. He's just going to manhandle him, I think, out on the mat. He's wrestling Arch Johnson.
They both supposedly went in at 215.
Right.
Right in there.
Now to be
You can be less than 215. You can't be. The class is 215 and under.
Okay.
So if you're over like 216, you're heavyweight.
Is that right?
It goes from 216 to 275, which I think is kind of. He's got even control. That should be. Got 2 point. That was a near fall. So it's 4-0.
Right.
And I'll tell you right now, both them boys are tired out there, especially the guy on the bottom, because he's taking some punishment.
He's wanting out of bounds.
He locked him up there, and he's about ready to tear that arm right through him. And that's a good thing, is he can learn to drive it. He can put him right on his back. But right now, neither one of them boys, they're just kind of pulling on each other right now. Got to get some more action out there on the mat.
Will they call him for penalizing?
Well, you can get stalemate on both boys. They can call it. You can get penalized for stalling. Got behind him, but he already had control of it, so it's still 4-0. He's working inside. He's trying to get inside leverage on him when he's breaking his arm. He break it like a tabletop. Try to break it down.
Okay.
Break it down there. Break one leg down.
Down, then the head's got to go down.
Right. See, now he can just move him over a little bit there.
Let me get a break here. We got 1 second to go in the first period.
Andre's up 4-0 going into the second period. He's wrestling Arch Johnson. And usually with the bigger the boys they get, you don't see much skills. It's mainly strength, just strength on strength. And these are your skilled kids or your lighter weight kids.
Yeah.
They're quicker and move quicker and like little bandy roosters out there fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime you get 215 heavyweight boys, it's just mainly strength on strength and who's a stronger person.
These guys are both tired.
Yeah. But that's just a quick flip. Now you can get behind him, get 2 more points. He got 2 points for getting behind him. Now he's going to try to break the leg down again. Going for the arm to break the.
There you go.
He got the leg, drive him in the mat.
Good job.
He got his leg up. That's good.
And this is his first year. That's
I think first year wrestling at any time. So he didn't even wrestle in junior high school. You got to compliment the junior high program in London. My boy came up through, started wrestling in the 6th grade with the Minners, wrestled 6th, 7th, 8th.
Okay.
And so these kids already got 3 or 4 years experience on them before they get up here. So you got to give credit to Charlie Minner, Bobby Minner,
Charlie
Shoemaker, Tommy Minner, and Mike Wilson, and
all the
them
Minner
guys.
boys wrestle in high school.
Yes, they did. All 3 of them ran. They're excellent athletes. And being a parent, I've seen the program really involved from the middle school up, and I guess I got a good middle high school team this year, doing real well down there.
That's great.
So that's what like saying any sport, you had a good middle school program, you have a good high school program. And I think Norm is going to build that program for London.
Yeah, Norm's a good man. He's we're both out. Got 33 seconds to go in the second period. I didn't say Norm is really good with these kids and building. Like you said, he's not what you call a professional at teaching, but he's got some kids underneath of him that are really, really good.
Right.
His coaching staff is really know what they're doing.
The kids respect him, and he's a disciplinarian, and he means business out there with the kids. And we got a little pause here. Score 6-0. Andre's doing an excellent job. Andre's going to be a tremendous athlete. Look at his build on him. That boy, once he gets some skills and he's got the strength right now. But he gets some skills, some maturity. He's going to be a great wrestler.
Got some quickness, don't he?
He does have some quickness for as big as he is.
Yeah. Now he's doing a good job. He's putting the head right into the mat. That's legal. That is legal. You can drive a guy's head right.
Their face in there.
He's trying to work the Nelson on him. 8 seconds, 7.
Jump over there.
Yep.
Quick. Go.
I like to watch
Timeout.
Not quite. 2 more points, 8-0 going into the last period. He almost had him in a false situation, but
There you go.
should be 8-0, I believe. So you got 2 points there for a near fall. They didn't give it to him.
Yeah, you're right.
8-0.
Just put up 8.
I can't see this.
Yeah, you can see this.
I watch this one better.
Yeah. You sure you have to leave?
Well, unfortunately, I have the wrestling. Then they had also the band going to the concert tonight, so I need to see both of them. My son's in both of them, so I believe he's going to wrestle first. He's working there, he's getting his head. See, he's trying to break loose something. There he did. He got his escape point. 1.9 to nothing. With a minute 45.
Strong.
Yes, he's
Even
very
as tall
strong.
as he
Very strong young man. Very strong. Good. Oh, good shoot. Set him up. Lifted the arm. Set him right up.
That's a backbreaker.
He needs to get a little bit more, spread them feet a little bit more.
Yeah, a little more leverage.
Right.
That's what I was saying.
2 points for a takedown. Should be 11-0. Now he may get tech fall, and once you hit 15, it's a tech fall. If you have a person beat by 15 points, then there's automatic tech fall, and you get 4 for that.
Okay.
So.
Got a minute.
Minute 6. No, right now he's giving a warning to the other for not moving. Neither boy's moving out there. You know, the boy on the bottom is not moving at all. He's just sprawled out. He's hurting. His body's in pain, but he's doing a good job. He's not getting on his back, though. He's going to get a little strength. You know, you just got to say, got to go now. You got to go now. You got to. Now Andre did a good job. He spread out on him. He sprawled out on him. He's putting the more you sprawl out, the more leverage you have on a wrestler.
Yeah.
Keep controlling him. Keep controlling him. He's trying to work it now. He's working it in. He's working right there. He got him on his back. He got him in the back. He's going to. Should be 3 for sure. See the shoulder blades up. He's not there to pin. Put it down. Once you get them shoulder blades down, he'll hit it.
I was told he was undefeated. Is that right?
No, he lost 2 at Hamilton Township. He wrestled a reserve match last week at Hilliard Derby, and I think he won his 4 matches over there. But Hamilton Township, he was, I believe, 2-2 over there. We wrestled varsity Friday, Saturday.
Would you believe that kid's better in basketball than he is at wrestling?
Really?
I'm surprised he didn't play
Well,
basketball.
I'm glad he's wrestling. I think it's going to really help. Now that's a forfeit right there. So they believe they get
6.
We'll see. I don't think he gets. Don't quite know the scoring on. 12. Yes. 6-4 forfeit. 26-12.
Give me a shot of my help here. Got Monty Camivas here helping me out. Well, he's doing the whole show, but like I say, he's been an official, Marty?
Yes, I used to officiate wrestling back in the early 70s. Did it for a couple of years. Also was a track official, but wrestling was definitely the hardest being official because you have to be in physical shape just as the kids because you're down on the mat. And after the match, I was drained. I did it for 2 years, and I said that was enough for me. Yeah. So
I'm going to hate you have to go there.
I stuck with track, just doing track fishing.
Well, you've done a heck of a job. When you as track coach here, you really built the track program up.
Thank you.
And it's
had some great athletes. Wasn't me, it was the athletes.
Yeah, you did have some great athletes during that period of time.
I don't care what any coach says, you got to have the athletes.
That's right.
In London, we have great athletes here in London, in the city of London.
Yeah.
It's just a tradition.
Well, this is a call out to you folks. I'll get you a schedule here. I think I got a schedule. I'll check it out and let you know when the next matches are, and we'll try to get it in the paper and see if we can get more people to come out here and just nothing else, support the county teams. Like we got matches, I think, with
all 3 teams,
Alder, Plains, and West Jeff, right. And they're all here home. So
I believe the West Jeff one's at West Jeff.
Oh, you think
they
so?
rotate them every year.
Okay.
So they wrestled here last year, but it's kind of nice you get to see the county team kids, and there's some very good wrestlers in the county. Johnson Alder has a very strong team this year. Lucky for London, we're not in the same division as West Jeff and Alder. They're in the BAC. I think the Ohio division. We're in the other division with Licking County, the Licking County schools.
Yeah.
So what they do, they have like 2, like football, you have like 2 different champions. Then they have like crossover matches at the end. So like say if one of our kids wins their certain division, their weight class, then they'll wrestle the weight class champion of the other division for the BAC champion. So it's a little bit different in wrestling. You know, it's a great sport. You know, I like to see more fans come out and see it. I've been to matches. We went last year to the DeSales Pickerington match, and the whole gymnasium was full.
Yeah.
It was packed. I mean, they had more people at the wrestling match than they have at basketball matches. So, but those are the premier wrestling programs in the state, in the city, Columbus area.
I'm sure Norm Emmons is want to help. He'd be a big factor in making this program grow.
Right.
We're going to take a short break here and move back with the varsity. The varsity is going to go against Washington Courthouse. And so I know you have to go to another event
Commitment.
here in the school. So thanks a lot for helping me out a little bit you could. And I'll get busy and see if I can find somebody else.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
Thanks a lot. Enjoyed it.
Okay. We'll be back shortly, Carl. Fade me out of here. Second period here, we're going with varsity against Washington Courthouse. Helping me tonight, will be Charlie Minner. Charlie, you're one of the coaches, right?
Yes, I am.
Now look right in that camera and tell us what can we expect out of some of these kids.
Well,
Just a little something.
this is a very young team to begin with. We're led by 4 seniors. The heavyweight, the 215 is James Scott, Jason Sony.
Let's take a break for a second and see if we can pick up these players. Kids got their game faces on, don't they?
Yeah.
Jesse shook hands with nobody. Jason Sony, did he go to state last year?
No, he did not. His brother did.
Okay.
Matt.
Nick Murray. He's in the open class. They're going to be jostling around a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, it's going to go back and
have to go
forth.
play some music into music.
Yes, we're going to start out with. Oh, we get the national anthem.
Oh yeah.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the singing of the national anthem by Jesse Lamb.
Thank you.
That was pretty good, and that's the first time I've seen, Carl, that people singing face the flag. When we do the basketball games, they turn their back to the flag. I'm going to mention that to them and see if I can get some response out of that. Because they turn their back to us also. Canivas, 135-pound sophomore starting out, huh?
Yeah, actually these two guys have met several times back in junior high. They're starting out with the smaller weight classes first because we got two guys who need to be at a band concert tonight. So we're going to get them over with.
Let's hope they don't get a busted lip and then have to go try to play that horn. That'd be kind of tough, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
135 pounders. They're usually pretty quick, aren't they?
Both guys are sophomores.
You call what you see.
Yep.
If you get excited once in a while, don't worry about it. That's all part of the game.
Both guys have been around a while. Both these guys I know for sure started at least in 7th grade.
Did you work in the 7th grade program any?
Yes, I was 7th, and we were the junior high coaches for 2 years in 93 and 94.
The official kind of stays out of the way on these little banner weights.
Yeah.
They're so quick, they're all over the
Yeah,
place.
they're pretty fast.
What did he call that?
Kent was called for stalling because he's not working towards the middle of the mat. He needs to work more towards the middle.
How many points does the stall cost you?
The first initial warning costs you nothing, but the second one costs you a point. That's a 2-point takedown. And Kenton should get one out of this, or he may get a head throw. Okay, believe it or not, he only got 1 point for that mess.
Would you say this is more technique?
This is definitely a technique match here.
We got, according to the scoreboard, we're looking at 3-2. Kenton's behind right now.
Yep.
Coach want to know what the score was. What they did throw us at first.
Go, go! Oh. Whoa. Go! John!
I think Canivas has some kind of a strategy where he backs up a little bit and then all of a sudden he
Yeah, that's
tries to use their weight advantage to. That's what it's looking to me.
well.
Uh-oh. Now, can you give me a quick summary of this first?
Well, they're fairly evenly matched, I would say, and Kenton is definitely the lighter guy here, I can tell that. He's doing fairly well for being about a class and a half out of weight here. I think he's wrestling 2 classes up here.
Okay.
He should wrestle 125, and this guy's a 135. So he's doing very, very well, actually.
That extra 10 pounds can make a big difference.
In wrestling, 10 pounds is forever, actually. Unless you're a heavyweight.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter that much. The best heavyweights usually run around 220 to 240, somewhere in that area, and the ones above that usually aren't nearly, they're not fast enough usually.
Right.
Yeah, usually not fast enough. We have a tie match going here. This looks like it's going to go down the wire.
You say these two guys have met before?
Yeah, they met before in junior high. Pretty sure. I know the Ellers kid has got some family here in London. So kind of know the Ellers family a little bit. Ken is attempting a barrel roll right here. There it is, he got it. He got the barrel roll. This is a very basic move that we teach when they're like about 6 years old right here.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
There you go.
Called a burial, huh?
It's called the barrel roll. He's got to keep that arm in there. He goes back to his reverse. Now he's probably going to double grape this. Yes, right there.
Canivas gets a pin, right?
Yes, he did.
28
Canivas
seconds
gets a
in the
pin.
second,
Very good
second
match.
period.
Very good
Canivas
match.
with a pin.
Good job.
Canivas. That's a good start. 6-0
it is.
because we got a.
His dad was my guidance counselor when I was in high school. So
His dad's been involved in quite a little bit of everything around the school system. He's who we got this time?
we got Mike Jones. Nickname is the Duck.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I want to check that out. What nickname is the Duck, huh?
Yes, nickname is the Duck.
Okay, I saw him last year. This is
Very good
second-
kid. Very good kid. He's a sophomore. I've had him since the 7th grade.
Is he the one, Carl, that they told to run and he took off running last year? That somebody said run or something like that, and he took off clean off the mat. You remember that?
Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Oh!
He's trying.
Yeah. Mike's biggest strengths are probably his strength. Mike is very, very strong. It's one of the things we've been working on this year. Is we've been doing a lot more strength training this year. I think it's actually paying off.
Plus, it's going to pay off for other sports too.
Yeah, we encourage the football players and the cross-country guys and the soccer guys to go out for this sport. Football players for obvious reasons. Right there is one of them. That was a strength move.
Take it down.
He's going to keep working on it. He's allowed to have that arm like
How far
that.
can you take that arm?
He's allowed to keep it at as long as it's 45-degree angle.
Okay.
And then it becomes what they call an illegal chicken wing.
What was that call there?
That was a potentially dangerous. What it is, he took his hammer lock, which is where he had the arm pinned behind the back, and he took it past 45, which becomes potentially dangerous.
Okay.
Okay, what happens is that the socket on the shoulder might pop out on that.
He's quick now.
Yes.
What do you call him, the Duck, huh?
They call him the Duck for a lot of reasons.
Take it down. There you go.
This is what he's setting up is one of his favorite moves. He's setting up what they call a butcher block, which is for the wrestlers out there, is a front head and arm. It's just we used to call it the barbed wire when I was in school, but we've renamed it.
The butcher block,
The butcher block. Now he's going to try for a power half from the opposite side right here.
Are you part owner in the butcher block out here? That's
No,
why
no,
you
not
renamed
part
it?
Being advertised.
I know. Can't be
No
advertised.
free plugs.
We got a 3-0 score right now for London's favor. Going into the second period. Now, did he have the option of choosing down or?
I'm not sure. They alternate choice in a dual meet, and I'm not really sure if he took down or not. But if he has choice, he can either decline, and that's a strength move right there.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Well, that could look like it could be a broken neck move.
Well, these guys have been training for 6 weeks now, and the things you think would hurt don't. The things that you would think that wouldn't do.
I hear you.
So they're ready. This guy from Courthouse is ready for anything, I can tell you that.
Go the other way.
Do you do a lot of neck exercises?
Yes, we do a lot of what we call neck bridging and roll around on the neck a lot. We do a lot of neck up in the weight room, a lot of the neck pressing and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
We don't want to get hurt.
Okay, now London got an escape on that, right? Or did they?
No, I don't think so.
Got a score of 5-1 right now. In the second period, we got a little over a minute to go. In the second period, we have 3 periods per match.
Mike needs to do is Mike needs to float around and get behind him to get his 2 points. He can gain control that way. What he's doing right now is very smart. He's winding him up. Now he's too high. There we go. He's in what they call a body scissor right now.
Okay.
He needed to stay in the body scissor.
This Brian from Courthouse, he's pretty aggressive too.
Yes, he is. I mean, he knows what he's doing. This guy's not definitely not a first-year guy. Yeah, this guy's a junior.
Get away from me.
He's been around the block.
We got 10 points so far. 15 is the same as
Come on.
Yeah, when they get to 15,
automatic win.
they call it a superior.
Right.
I think it's called a superior decision now. I think they may have changed the wording on it, but if you get a 15-point lead, they can call the match. We don't like to get those because you get 6 points for a pin, you get 5 points for a superior. So we want the most points we can possibly get.
I hear you. So the Duck looks like he's a little bit tired there.
Yeah, but believe me, it's better to be the tired guy on top than it is the tired guy on bottom. The guy on bottom, that's why we're lifting a lot of weights, is because it's really hard to drag a moving 140-pound body on your 140-pound body.
Right.
Now, it's a butcher. He's setting up a butcher right here. Setting up the butcher block. There, he's got it. He's got it right there. That is a pin right there. In most cases, the guy won't recover from that.
Good job.
Unless he gets too high.
Hey.
This is a situation where it's never say die. We got quite a few more people here, Carl, for the varsity match.
We really encourage the people from London to come out and watch the wrestling team for a lot of reasons, but one is we're very exciting this year. We're going to have some guys. Going a long way this year, I have a feeling.
Sounds like it. Carl, if the official's close enough, could we include him in a little bit more? If the official's close enough, could we include him in just a little bit more? Because he's doing things and.
Bob has it. Yes. Mike's biggest attributes are probably this kind of stuff right here. He's a very good defensive wrestler, and he's a very good top wrestler.
Okay, now that situation there.
That's another potentially dangerous move right there. Those are unlimited. Those are unlimited because
they can wear you out.
See what I can tell? I can tell this guy from Courthouse, he's very double jointed. He bends up real good with no pain. So believe me, he just looks like it's bad. It's not.
Okay.
What Mike is trying to do right here, he's trying to work the legs, which is another aspect of wrestling. There's a straight old half Nelson, which he's probably going to get potentially dangerous again. Yeah, because the guy can disjoint his shoulder, which comes in handy when you're in a match when you're getting beat real bad.
We got a score of 15-5 now.
Yeah, 2 more points and he can get what they call a major decision, which is over 12. which
You
is
can get
4
him in
points.
within this period, right?
Yeah. It'd be nice if he could get 2 more points.
Let's go! Is that good? Like you said, is that good for 6 points?
That's gonna be good for 4
Amazing.
points. We're only gonna get 3 points out of this one.
That don't seem fair. You work your can off and get all those points, but then you might get a win out of it, but you still.
We'll take them all. We'll take them any way we can get them.
Michael Jones, the winner of that match.
15-5. The Duck.
The Duck. Now we're moving up to who?
Now we're going up to going back to the beginning of the order of the 103 pounders, and we do not have one, but Washington Courthouse does, so he'll be accepting a forfeit.
So Brooks Leisure will take a forfeit,
Which is 6 points. Next London wrestler is Bobby Dengert. He's a first-year wrestler. He's a freshman. He's going up against a guy who has been around a long time. This guy's been around since he's a 6-year-old. Seen this kid wrestle when he was 6 years old. Very tough kid.
Bobby's a freshman and his opponent's a sophomore.
Yeah, and
We're looking at what, 112 pounds. Is that his weight?
Yeah, this is Bobby's weight. He weighs 112 pounds. But he's very, very inexperienced. The guy he's going against probably has about 10 years experience right now.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's been around a long time. Washington Courthouse has a very strong youth program. It starts with 5 years old, and that's what London is looking to do themselves. We've always had good wrestlers, but the problem is we get them so late. We get them so late that they don't have the experience beforehand.
Okay.
That discourages a lot of kids when they get beat. And I don't want to do this anymore, I'm getting beat. Well, if you get more experience, say like the guy from Courthouse, I know he's been around for a long time. That's what happens.
And Bobby Dinger gets pinned.
As long as Bobby keeps his head in there, he'll be in good shape. He works hard in practice.
Well, you take it. He's a freshman. You said, did he wrestle in the lower grades?
No, he didn't. Bobby Dengert is a first-year wrestler. Now, this guy from Courthouse coming up, his name is Colt Shannon. Seen him wrestle since he was 6 years old. No, actually, I'm only 34 years old, believe it or not. But I remember seeing these kids when I used to take my brothers around the tournaments. But
I know his dad was. Dad's about 70.
He's got to be at least 70.
You tell him I said that and watch this here.
But Colt Shannon, he wrestles all around America. He is a very good wrestler.
He's quick.
He wrestles in Texas. He wrestles in Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Michigan. Very good wrestler. Kenny Lowe is our guy. Kenny Lowe is a freshman. He's starting to turn the corner now. He's starting to figure out where he's at. It'll take him a while. Kenny's got a lot of heart.
Has he wrestled before?
Kenny's a first-year wrestler also. If we'd have got Kenny about 2 years ago, Kenny might be doing quite a bit more than he is right now. But Kenny will eventually be very good, I can tell. You can just tell about a guy.
He goes after him, doesn't
Yes, he does. He backs off of nobody.
He's quick, man.
Backs off of nobody. And Kenny Lowe is wrestling up a weight class. He is coming up from 112 for this particular match. So he's about 8-9 pounds underweight.
So what are we looking at here? Is that a potential?
He's okay right now.
Okay. Coach Shannon pulls out a win. This wrestling up in weight class can get you now, no doubt about it. Like you say, there's not a whole lot of experience with our kids right now, so
Yeah.
you give them a year or two and they stick with it.
We got some guys coming up now that have been around a while that are in 6th and 7th grade that will be very good once they get up here. Now here's a kid I had in my intramural program when he was in 6th grade. His name is Josh Lamb.
Okay.
He's a go-getter. He likes to control people. Right now he's in control.
So he's got a little experience.
Oh yeah, Josh Lamb has been wrestling 6 years already now. So he's been around. We used to take Josh to Westland tournament, Pickerington, and all the bigger tournaments around Central Ohio. He can wrestle. He can wrestle with the best of them.
This is a good place to take your frustration out on somebody.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
How many boys you have out this year?
I know we started out with 30, and I think we're down to 24, which isn't too bad. We'd like to have 28 is the ideal number if you want to, because you could have 2 full teams of 14.
Okay.
But obviously we don't. I think we have 24. Once everybody gets in the weight classes they're in, I think London will have a very good shot to win their half of the league this year. A real good shot, actually. We got some guys that'll, I think this year they'll really tear it up.
Are we in a bigger?
Yeah, we're in the
half.
We're in the bigger half with Lakewood and Licking Valley, which is a tough school in wrestling. Utica, Bexley. There's one other team, I can't remember who it is right now. But I think we match up well with them. We should do okay against them this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's escape. Is that an escape there?
Yeah, Josh Lamb got 1 escape. He should be up by 1, I do believe. He's tied.
Score of 3-3. London overall is losing 18-9 right now. What was that move he was just going after there?
That particular move was, well, it started out as a high crotch and it ended up as a barrel roll, that's what we teach. We teach a lot of things out of the high crotch. And that was the barrel roll, which I didn't think he'd get it, but he got it. The other basic move out of that is the fireman's carry.
Fireman's carry.
Yeah, that's.
Now, did your dad name that one? He used to be on the far sheet.
No, actually, the fireman's carry. Fireman's carry comes from Africa. It's, fireman's carry is on the wall of the pyramids.
Okay.
Yes, it's about every move we use in wrestling is traced directly back to Africa.
Is that right?
Hold on to it.
Everybody thinks wrestling came from Rome and Greece. But it's not true. It came from Africa.
Could it be that they come from wrestling lions and tigers and gorillas and stuff?
No. Well, in Africa, certain tribes, wrestling is the manhood ritual. Everybody had to do it.
Well, this is something I need to put in Black History Week month.
Yeah. Well, what the historians miss is that when Greece, Alexander the Great, conquered Egypt in the early 1600s, and that's what one of the things he stole from Africa.
From you, huh?
was wrestling, and then of course the Greek, or what you call the Greco-Roman style of wrestling, comes from that. Well, then the Romans conquered the Greeks, and they took it from them. So that's usually what happens. People steal the good stuff from each other.
I hear you. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. We just got a lesson on where the wrestling came from.
It is the first sport. It is the first Olympic sport.
22 seconds to go in the second period.
Oh, he needs to go. Josh needs to go a little bit lower on the elbow there, and he can have this move. Just a little bit lower. If he doubles up his hands and reaches across there. There we go, right there. Right there, right there. Oh, he
Couldn't get under and couldn't.
probably a little bit slippery right now.
And right now, I believe Josh is leading by a score of 8-3. 112. We got about 7 matches left. Maybe not that many.
We got like 2 forfeits here, so this match should be over in, I would say, 25 to 30 minutes. I'm hoping. At least that's what I'm thinking. We got some guys I think will dominate here. So
See, normally we don't do the reserves.
yeah,
And we don't have to worry about
it's good
time.
to do the reserve because them guys put in a lot of work.
But what I run into is when I do that, next time the reserve basketball wants their game done, and
Yeah.
girls is theirs, and
What Josh is running right now is what we call leg wrestling. As you can see, he's got one leg hooked in on the other, and it's definitely a leverage type pinning combinations. What Josh probably ought to do is stay basic and run the basic stuff, because right now the fancy stuff
what
isn't
happened
doing
right
it.
then?
Josh Lamb got called for stalling, and it's probably because he didn't work out to the side. He stayed more in a what is that, congruent angle with him or whatever. He didn't change his angles. He was just riding hips basically.
Congruent angle. Don't be throwing.
I'm not sure if I'm right there.
Some heavy lingo on there.
Geometry teachers will get me on that one. I don't think that's right. What he's working now is something called a bulldog stack. That's where you trap the arm underneath the crotch and then lift up in the arm and the crotch.
Okay.
Which tends to, he should just run his basic half Nelson right here is what he should do. Okay, now he's going to run a hind stack here now. Now he's going to run a crossface stack.
The guy keeps hiding his arm so he can't get a hook.
What's good about when the wrestlers get good, you can tell because they run their moves together in like a chain. They'll just, if something doesn't work, they'll go right into something else. Josh needs to sink his hips here and run his power half from the opposite side. He got caught in a Peterson right there. What was that?
And when the referee gave that signal there, what was that?
2 points for a reversal for the Washington Courthouse.
Okay. And we got out of that one with a win.
Yep.
Score 10-5 in favor of Josh Lamb.
All right, Josh. Josh is wrestling up a weight class too. He was really a 119 pounder. He's wrestling up. Let's see. Looks like he's wrestling up. One weight class, 6 pounds.
Okay, our next group will set a wrestler is Kenny, was that Maddox?
Yeah, this is Kenley Maddox. He is a sophomore. Now this Brandon Smalley, he's been around since forever. But Kenley Maddox is a good wrestler. As far as improvement goes, I'd say from the beginning of the year to this point, he may be the most improved.
That last match helped us out a lot. We're team-wise, 18-12. We're only down by 6 right now. Wrestling scores can change so quick.
Yeah, this. No boy. Kenley just got
like trouble, huh?
Yeah, he's got stuck in what they call a power half. With he's got like a surfboard on him right now. Yeah, we got him.
Wasn't much getting out of that chance getting out of that way.
You don't get out of those usually. Kenley needs to keep his head up. He will be a good wrestler.
Moving right along here.
Yep.
You're doing a pretty good job. I'm going to have to draft you for all of the matches we do here in town.
This next one's Ronnie Cooper. He's a junior. And I'm so old, I went to school with his dad, believe it or not.
His dad's over there in the corner. I see him here. He's a feisty one. He's a fighter. Ronnie, he'll go after it. Ronnie, looks like he's a little bit bigger than this guy.
Believe it or not, Ronnie's actually wrestling up a weight class.
Is that right?
He's probably one of the biggest 140-pounder I've seen in a while.
That kid looks smaller to me.
Yeah, he's all there. He's pretty thick. Ronnie's going to attempt something from the high crotch series here. It looks like he's going to snap him down and probably shoot on him here.
He's a junior this year, right?
Yes, he is. He's a very young junior, too. He's a 16-year-old junior. He's got an ankle pick. Okay? Very good, very good.
What's this hold here?
This particular hold here is what he needs to do is he needs to put his chin into his pec muscle right now and kind of drill him into the mat. That's hard to pin out of that. He didn't have enough control. That's right. I couldn't name it because I couldn't figure out what it was myself. Right now what he needs to do is Coop needs to keep the guy's hips down flat. He needs to run that right there. See, that particular thing there is called a Turk cradle, but it just went into he's probably going to end up with a sleeper hold here pretty soon. There it is. He's coming into sleep. We call this a sleeper hold. Big time wrestling, they call this a sleeper too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does it really put you to sleep?
Well, if you got no arm in there, yeah, it'll put you to sleep.
Is that
but if you got an arm in there, it won't. That's why it's legal. It's legal in amateur wrestling as long as you keep this arm in control. What Ronnie will need to do is arch his stomach up to the ceiling a little bit more.
Man, right on time. The guy got a break.
Yeah, good job.
They got 24 points off it quick. How in the world they do that?
Yeah, they got a pin last match and they had 18.
Okay.
We're kind of in the steamroller part of our lineup though, so they've kind of gone through their steamroller part.
Ronnie's up 5-0.
Yep. See, Ronnie can get a pin here, it'll put us at 24-18. The next class is a forfeit, we'll get 6, so that ties us up. So we'll be right back tied up, and then we got probably one of our best wrestlers coming up, so we should be in good shape. We'll also get 6 points at heavyweight, so that'll give us another 6. So you can go ahead and add 6 more points, 12 more points right now. So we have actually 24. So we are in good shape. Right now,
I was really surprised Ronnie didn't play football. Down here.
Ronnie gets a pin out of it. Ronnie's best sport is probably baseball. Ronnie is a very good baseball player.
Yeah, he is.
Good job, Ronnie.
Ronnie Cooper's your winner. Good job, Ronnie. Little Boo.
Little Boo-Boo.
Boo will hear that on TV. He'll come after me.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know he had a first name when I was in school. I always thought it was just Boo.
Yeah, he's always been known as Boo.
This is Jesse Langley. He's receiving a forfeit.
He grew up down the street from me. I had to spank him a few times when he was a kid.
Well,
Jesse Langley gets a forfeit, so that runs the score up like you said.
That puts us all tied up.
I wouldn't attempt to spank Boo now. He's got too big. Okay.
Sony, he's wrestling up a weight class to get a better match here. Jason's undefeated this year. Have high hopes for Jason. Have high hopes for Jesse. Coop. That's a fireman's carry right there. That's something we haven't seen yet.
What year is he?
Jason is a senior.
He has a special Sony move, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was it right there. That was the he's very good at the fireman's series. And what the fireman's carry is it's named after the way firemen take people out of buildings. They take people out of buildings that same exact way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right now he's running the legs. He's running the legs a little bit too high, so he let him go. This kid he's wrestling is obviously a very strong guy. I don't know the guy, but he's a very strong guy. That's a barrel roll right there. That's out of the fireman's series.
He's very technical.
Yes,
technically sound, isn't he?
Now he's going to run in. He's probably going to hook up into the sleeper here now. Nope. It's like he's trying to set up a reverse crossface off his leg series here. Nope, he's going to try a power hat. This guy he's wrestling is very powerful. You can tell by the way the guy's shoulders are
you can see
sticking out and his ribs, his intercostal muscles stick out. He's a very strong guy.
You want to break down that intercostal muscle to these people who
Intercostals is what they call the fingers. There's a little finger things that stick out on your
okay.
on the side
Oh,
of it.
I got them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just can't see it.
You just can't see it.
That is called a wizard whip. It didn't do nothing right now. Sony's kind of in trouble here. If the guy gets his head in his ribs, he's kind of in trouble. Yeah. Ran out of time.
Ran out of time. Saved by the bell, huh?
Yep.
Maybe. That guy's, he's not too, look like he's a little groggy.
Yeah, he's having, if you ask me, he's having back problems right now. That's just the way he's acting. He's acting like he's having a little trouble with his lower back. He's not breathing real well. He's kind of hunching. He's probably having back problems right now.
Come on, Sony.
No.
Sonny scored a point on that.
Yes, he did.
10-2. Clock wasn't even running. They just now turned the clock on. They probably wrestled
faux pas there. Yeah, it's true. Probably about, I would say,
least 15, 20
about
seconds.
10 seconds at least.
At least. Huh?
Gary caught it. I didn't even see it.
Gary told your coach.
He's too busy. He's not in the scoreboard. He's into his
That's
wrestling.
probably about right there. That's your straight single leg.
Well, these guys are all over the place, ain't
Yes,
they?
he is.
Jason's a very confident kid.
Yes, he is.
He wants to beat his brother.
He wants to. Yeah, he wants to beat everybody, and that's what he wants to do this year, and he'll do it if he wants to. Confidence is good as long as you're not overconfident.
Yeah.
Which he is not.
He wants to go further than his brother did.
Yeah, his brother went a long
state?
way. His brother went 2 matches into the state, lost a couple of 1-point matches. We've never had a guy place in the states. We've had guys go but never place. And that's something we're looking forward to doing this year. Right now he's working with the legs there. You can see he's working what they call a Turk, which comes from Turkey.
I figured that one out.
Call that a Turk because
You didn't give me a chance to say it, but I knew
Turks
that.
invented it. There's a lot of moves in here. You'll hear like something called a Russian or a Turk or something like that. It usually is the country of origin.
Getting a good history lesson
But
here,
believe
Carl.
it or not, they already used them in Egypt. They still use them. They just renamed them.
But it originated in Africa.
Oh yeah.
You reckon they played the drums when they had their matches over there?
No, probably. I mean, probably.
Gotta have a little humor in this thing
Yeah,
too.
yeah. That would pump me up. If the drums was playing right now, I'd be pumped up.
Come on, Tony.
I thought he was going to turn him there for a minute.
Yeah, he's got good hips. I want to keep trying to call him Matt.
And at the end of 2 periods, Sony has a
12-2 lead.
12-2 lead.
Getting pretty good workout tonight.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
is.
is.
This is a very good, strong kid. At 160 pounds over in the other division, he might be the champ in that division at 160 pounds. Because at 160 in the other division, there's not much going in that division. Plus, this kid's a very good wrestler. And he's trying to what they call a front 3/4, which he's not going to get. In wrestling, the 2 most important things as far as top wrestling goes is wrist control and hip control. Right now, the guy on top has good hip control. He's trying to get wrist control right now. Okay, now he has nothing. He's going to lose this.
I hear the coaches over here really upset. Hope we didn't pick up that little bit of foul language on TV.
Sony needs to get his 1 point and start over here so he can get his takedown. If he can take this guy and put him down on his back, we can get us a technical fall here, and we get 5 points instead of 4. So he needs to get his 1 point. There we got 1. Okay, this guy's definitely got back problems. Yeah, I'd turn it off if I were you right now.
Pick up Nance. Yeah,
This might be
we'll take the foot off of him. We'll get a shot of our athletic director in the corner there. He's always hides from the camera, so I thought I'd pick him up there while we got this young man. I don't know if he's saying he's okay or not. He's back up.
Looks like he's a. Most wrestlers here do not want to lose regardless.
Might be having
Doesn't
back
matter
spasms. Is that what you're
if
saying?
his arm is falling off. He wants to go out there.
This big-time wrestling be going for the back, right?
Yeah, kicking him in the back and hitting him in the back.
Even if you're getting beat, you want to finish. That's top priority.
That's a long finish, too. We're looking at 50 seconds. He's still got some fight in him. He needed that little break there to get stuff back in order.
He's got the
even in the shape he's in.
headgear is falling apart in the back here.
How much time, Carl? Okay. Had to fix the young man's headgear. We're back at it again. I don't care what kind of back he's got. He's got some guts now.
Yeah, he may not wrestle again all year. I don't know, but he's going to try to finish this match because he's definitely got some problems. Jason. Jason's going to try to set up something called a whizzer whip here, which is a 5-point move if he can get it.
He's going to finish the match.
Trying. This is body whizzer. He's going into something else.
His time's going to run out. Here we go. Timeout.
That was a good match.
Pick up a win. That was a real good match. Jason Sonic, Red Raider. This kid's he knows he's been in a workout, I'll tell you that.
Oh, this next guy. This is Jake Emmett.
Is that Coach Emmett's son?
That's Coach Emmett's son. He's a sophomore.
Is Coach harder on him than he is everybody else?
No, he's the same.
Is he?
He has to be. We won't take it.
You won't let him, huh?
No, we won't let him. No, he's Jake is a sophomore. He's been wrestling a little bit. The guy he's wrestling though has been around a long time. I seen him when he was a 5th grader. So he's been around a long time. So advantage in experience goes to Washington Courthouse in this match.
I know this Coach Emmett kind of stays back away from the action there.
Yeah, Coach Emmett is He's the head wrestling coach, but he tries to have the assistant coaches.
As the assistants,
He
gives them a little leeway.
They are we are the kind of the technicians of the group. Coach Emmons knows what's going on though. The other assistant coaches that come up and help are Brian Shoemaker. He graduated from London in 1986. Bob Minner, he graduated from London in 87, all wrestlers. Tom Minner, he graduated in 89. Myself, I graduated in 81. And Mike Wilson, he graduated in 1977, I do believe.
We got the whole Minner family here.
All the Minners.
Where's your sister?
Wilson.
She come in and help out too, couldn't
She probably could. She's pretty strong. She's pretty strong.
Sony, or not Sony, Emmett could be in trouble.
Good.
Dallas Holbrook is the winner.
Dallas Holbrook is a tough kid.
I jacked him up to 30 to 27. We've got it open here.
This is 189 pounds. The guy from London's name's Rick Bidwell. He's a junior. He's a guy I actually wrestle with at practice. He's a real strong kid.
Is he originally from London?
No, he's from Pataskala originally.
Okay.
This is his favorite move right here, near side cradle.
Didn't he wrestle last year?
He wrestled for Watkins Memorial.
Okay. He's a pretty aggressive kid.
Yeah, he's a nice aggressive kid.
He play football?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
You ever have anybody strong just take your head and just shove it anywhere they want?
Oh yeah. I've actually had my face touching my stomach before, so I'm ready for just about everything. That is potentially dangerous. It won't cost you any points, but
get a good shot of Bidwell's face when you can, Carl. He looks like London.
He's ready to go.
He's ready. Now there's a situation where he fell back and took the man with him.
That particular move there is called a pancake. Now what he's going into is a hammerlock. A hammerlock, which he probably needs to pinch or run the half, one or the other. He needs to break him down. There he goes, right there. That's it right there. That's a hammerlock half. It's a very tight move. He let go of his hammerlock.
Rick Bidwell.
Okay, what he'll try to get is a sleeper. Well, he's not going to get it. What he really needs to do here is keep the guy's hips in control and run his power half from here.
I saw your brother was kind of pushing for it.
Yeah, that's what he's yelling to him. He's yelling to him to run the spiral, which is a different kind of half. What he needs to do is take his big step here. He's got it if he takes his big step. If he can kick his hips out, he's got him. Kick his hips out. Oh, real close.
6-2 at the end of the first period. Team total-wise.
If London wins this particular match, they will have won the entire match. This is the critical match right here.
30-27 right now.
Yeah. Even if he wins by decision, we will win this match.
The meet, you mean?
Yeah, the meet.
That was a situation there where they told a kid last year to run, and boy, he run.
Okay, well, Rick right now is doing things that the guy's seen already, so he shouldn't be doing things that the guy has seen already. He's already tried that particular move 3 times. He needs to abandon that move and go to something else. Because after a while, they get wise to stuff.
Right.
The guy's way too high on his cradle. He should be able to stick him out of this.
Like he's at a disadvantage there.
Yeah, what the problem with this is the guy's, London's guy's shoulder is halfway off the mat, so the guy can't even count back points yet. He absolutely got nothing out of that.
Got a break on that.
He got 3 points out of that. Bidwell's behind 8-6.
What's the weight on these guys?
These are 189s.
Watch it.
There he goes. He's got a head roll right there. Should be able to get his 2-point reversal, and he runs that half, he'll stick him. If he runs that half good, he'll stick him. And this will win the entire duel if he sticks it.
Just can't seem to get that shoulder down, can he?
Well, he'll be okay. If he stays there the whole period, he tires the guy out. Good shot, good job.
Points?
Yes, we should be ahead in this. We should be about 12-8 or 11-8.
We gotta be careful of it on this.
That's right.
They're not giving us the points.
Yeah, we got them. 13-8.
Okay. We still got one more period to go in this match here. That was pretty exciting there. I know it got you fired up.
Yeah, well,
that's good.
I know what this particular match here. This particular match here means we win or we lose. Oh well, not really. It should be 11-8. Should be 11-8. Score should be 11-8 here.
I guess they got a little discrepancy on points.
They got we have too many. Should be 11-8.
We'll take all we can get.
Yeah, we will. If they let us have it, we will take it. Yeah.
Follow them around there, Carl, and we'll see what's going on. You get any good shots of the crowd? Pick up, so when the kids go home, the mom would say, well, where we at? Well, let's see them on TV. We know you was at the gym. We've saved a few kids' tales, but kids go home and say, well, how's so-and-so now? Well, they see them on TV, then they know. At least I know where my kid was.
Yeah, we're expecting big things out of Bidwell too. He needs to get his respiratory strength up. He has a little trouble with his air.
He can make such an ugly face, that would scare me.
He can be intense. If he can shake this guy down, he's got him. If he can even stand up, there we go.
There you go, good job. Going down. Going down. Good job. Break him down.
What he needs to do is break him down. Mr. King is correct. He needs to, instead of go for the pin right now, he needs to break. There we go. We got the breakdown. If we get breakdown, we can work everything from this area here.
We're looking at 15 points there now. You know, King used to be a wrestler too.
Rick wrestled smart there. He gave up the 2 points because he better to give up 2 than to get on your back.
Right.
Especially when you're ahead. What Rick needs to do right now is stand up. Right now he's got a reversal. If he goes towards his legs, there we go. Now if he this is called the double grape. When he lifts the legs, it's called the double grape.
Got it, pin on it.
That means London wins the match, guys.
Get a close up on him, Carl, when he comes across there. This kid is serious. obviously, like you said, should have won the match for us.
That'll do it because we get a 6-pointer at heavyweight, so that makes us 39 regardless of what happens here. But we got James Scott coming up, and James Scott is a guy we hope to take to Dayton right here.
I hear you.
James Scott is an intimidating kind of guy. 6'4", 215 right on the button.
He's trimmed down a lot from last year.
Yeah, we've been working with him. He's a good ankle picker. That's what he just did right there.
.6'4", 215. That's the model size there.
6'4", 215 right on the button. As you can see, he's been in the weight room. He's done the work, people.
Didn't he play on the line in football?
Yeah, he played, I do believe he played left side tackle. I think he played both ways. I think everybody played both ways this year.
Real good kid.
Yeah, he's a real good kid. I don't particularly like wrestling because he's tough to wrestle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Get your 2, James.
What's this other? Well, this other kid's supposed to be 189. But
Bo Closter.
I guess you can't really go by the.
Yep. He will, if this guy sits here, he will get this. This will happen to him right here. He cannot, a guy from Courthouse cannot sit there. Okay, that was a caution on bottom guy. He moved way too fast.
He was coming out there, wasn't he?
That was his last caution. So next time it's a point.
I checked replay on that one.
Yeah.
Gone.
He was coming out there.
This is what Scott is a very good cradler because he can bring his arms and his legs together like a big spider.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's very good at the cradle. Very good at the ankle pick right there.
That's what your brother just told him to do. And he gets a pin out of it. How about that?
You get 6 more, now 39, 45, 30. This is a school we haven't beaten a duel in about 6 years, people. This is a big step for London's wrestling.
So we can savor this moment.
That was the final match. This is the guy they call Butter. The Bean. We call him the Bean.
The Bean, huh?
The Bean. Now Murray's worked on his strength. He's very strong this year.
He played football too, didn't he?
Oh yeah,
I thought he did.
He's a tough wrestler.
London wins by a score of 45-30. Get the sportsmanship handshakes here. Hey, I want to thank you a lot for coming over and helping me, Charlie.
You're welcome.
Did a heck of a job.
Well, thank you.
Got a little history there. Really
I get kind of
appreciate that.
excited about this kind of stuff. I hate being over here, actually. I'd rather be over there.
I know you do. That's why I was trying to get somebody. But I'm so glad you came now
Yeah,
because
this is
you've done a
fun.
good job. We get Carl to bring that around here on us.
And I can still talk.
Yeah.
Usually I can't.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We get Carl to slide around here. And once again, this is Gary McNeil and Charlie Minner. We're glad to be able to bring another program to you. We're going to try our best to bring the rest of the Madison County programs to you also. So to go off the air, this is Gary McNeil. And
This is Charlie Minner.
saying see you. Wouldn't want
Hello,
to be.
Sandy.
Hello.